It's the Weather Extreme video. This is the morning edition. This is for Thursday, the 22nd of April. After a frosty start for many, we're expecting highs up in the 60s later today. We're dry tomorrow, and then Saturday will be an active day with rain and maybe strong to severe storms across the state. So again, this morning, a lot to talk about. Here we go. This is the upper air look across the country early this morning. The trough that brought the cold air moving into the northeast United States, a new trough coming into the Rockies. And yes, it is cold this morning. A few spots fit the freezing mark. Aniana, look at that, 27, 30 for Haleyville, Gadsden, and Pell City. Most spots mid to upper 30s. And again, we'll be in the mid to upper 60s later today. Freeze warnings, a bunch of those in effect for areas mainly north of the state. Hopefully that's the last time we'll see that for a while, maybe until October for many locations. No severe weather expected today and tonight, but tomorrow we have a risk of severe storms over a pretty good chunk of Texas and Oklahoma, Louisiana. And we note that marginal risk nosing into parts of central and south Alabama. And this is mainly for activity after midnight tomorrow night. This outlook runs through 7 a.m. Saturday. And then after 7 a.m. Saturday, we've got the standard slight risk, level 2 out of 5, basically south of a line from Tuscaloosa to Birmingham to Jacksonville. A marginal risk as far north as Cullman. Of course, we'll talk much more about this in a moment. This is the larger view for Saturday. The risk extends over to the South Atlantic coast. Now, let's go out to day 6. This is Tuesday of next week. A risk of severe storms for parts of Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas. And at the moment, there is no risk on day 7, but that's clearly a system to watch as well. So, rain for the next 7 days. A lot here. This is valid through Thursday morning of next week. Alabamians getting between 2 and 3 inches in most locations. And a lot of that's going to be on Saturday. So, model fans, let's go. Here's the GFS, the 06E run, valid today at 4. Upper low moving away from New England, troughing coming into the central states. And again, for us, a sunny day, mid to upper 60s. Tomorrow we stay dry, partly sunny with upper 60s. Storms break out west of the state. Those could be strong to severe. Parts of Oklahoma, Texas, moving into Arkansas, Louisiana. And all of that rolls in here Saturday. This is Saturday afternoon at 4 off the GFS. The European, almost identical. Both models have the surface low now a little east-northeast of Memphis. And it sure looks like this stuff's going to come in here in multiple waves. So this is the first wave. This is Saturday morning at 8 o'clock. And this is the high-res NAM. We're getting within the 60-hour window for the convection-allowing models. And this is depicting a pretty little significant line of storms rolling through here, but really there's just not much instability. This is Saturday morning at 7 o'clock, and that's the big question mark with this first round of storms. And then later in the day, additional storms could form in advance of a cold front. This is Saturday afternoon at 1 o'clock, and the instabilities ramp up a good bit at that point. Wanted to show the crossover. Now, this is Saturday morning at 7 a.m., and notice the red line, that's the surface wind from the southeast, and we get really good veering of the wind here with altitude, and this would suggest the possibility of a few tornadoes. But remember, this is early in the day, and there's just not much instability here. And then later in the day for the afternoon convection, this is 1 o'clock, and we kind of lose that shear and the helicity, and this is suggesting storms Saturday afternoon. The main threat would be from hail and strong straight-line winds and not tornadoes. So, again, still a lot of questions here, but no doubt we're going to have rain and storms. We'll have a batch of rain and storms Saturday morning, and then additional thunderstorms will likely develop Saturday afternoon. I want to stress here, it's not going to rain all day. We'll have some breaks. In fact, the sun might peek out for just a little bit. And all the activity should be out of the state by 6 or 7 o'clock Saturday evening. Sunday, it's all out of here. The day will be dry, mostly sunny with mid-70s. Monday, a sunny day, will be close to 80. Tuesday, low 80s. But new storms break out west of the state, and again, those could be severe over parts of Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas. Wednesday, the system slowly approaches. The activity still west of the state, and this is a week from today, Thursday the 29th. Pretty good trough coming in here with a batch of showers and storms. And again, it's simply too early to call in terms of the severity of this, how much rain we see. We'll have a much better look at this after Saturday's activity is out of here. We'll go out 10 days. This is Saturday, May 1st. New trough coming into the Plain States, and again, we're dry here. Rain for Birmingham off the European ensemble. The mean, about 3 inches between now and the 7th of May. And look at the warm-up. Here we are with frost on the ground this morning. We're expecting mid-80s in here by Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. And the CPC outlook, this is for April 29th through May 5th. And if this all works out, temperatures here would be a little above average. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this morning. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 3 o'clock this afternoon. If you can't catch us this evening on ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day and God bless. Hey, this is James Spann. I think one of the best parts of my job, getting to do weather programs in schools. During regular times, I'm in a school once or twice a day, teaching students, mostly in elementary schools, things about weather and science. It's a really great part of my job. In fact, if I wasn't a television meteorologist, I would be a third grade science teacher. But one thing I've noticed over the years, some children, not all, but some, develop a genuine fear, a phobia of weather, especially thunderstorms and tornadoes. To offset that, I commissioned a couple of creative members of my family to write a series of children's books about weather. And the first one is out. Benny and Chipper, Be Prepared, Not Scared. Your kids will absolutely love Benny the Bear and his best pal, Chipper the Beagle Dog. It's a really good read about thunderstorms and tornadoes and how it's okay to be a little afraid, but you don't have to be really afraid. As long as you're prepared, you understand them, you know what to do, and you take care of yourself. Information is very powerful, and that starts a process of kids overcoming that fear. And this book is a really good read for any elementary school student. My friend Ginger Z of ABC News in New York, the chief meteorologist there, wrote a foreword here. Jeremy Davis, an illustrator, really makes Benny and Chipper come to life. It's a great read, and your kids will love it. I would encourage you to get a copy, and we'll have future books with Benny and Chipper about things like thunderstorms and the science behind them, tornadoes, and hurricanes. So get your copy today. Right now it's available online at Spann Book, with 2 N's, spannbook.com. And you'll see some other cool stuff there as well. Benny and Chipper, Prepared Not Scared. Get your kids a copy today.